Hi everyone. Today is Saturday, April 21st, and I'm doing this filming from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the global economic north. Feels like it's about 10 degrees outside, degrees Celsius, so excuse me, it's warming up. It's warming up. Sorry, I'm just listening. I'm watching this lady with her dog. I was thinking of getting a dog, but I'm not gonna get one. I don't know what to call this video, but I think something like tragic mulattos. I'm not a mulatto person, but I don't know what it would like to have a white mother or a white father. And both of my parents are black. And this term comes from this video that I was watching on YouTube about Lisa Bonet. I guess her name now is Lilakoi or something like that. But back in the day when I first saw her, I thought, wow, she's really pretty, and she's just a really natural girl, like a nature girl. But I don't know who this person is because she really doesn't say much about herself, but a lot about herself also comes out in just how she presents herself in public as well. And I was watching some videos about the whole Bill Cosby situation with these women making these allegations that were of the nature to suggest that he was being inappropriate and somewhat violent towards them. Sorry, it's a bug. And excuse me, I wish I had a Kleenex. Sorry. I really feel bad for Cosby. I was watching these videos on YouTube, and I remember the Cosby Show back in the day, and I was like, wow, look at that. That's a black family. That's a really funny black family, and that's a successful black family, because I grew up in a community where in Alberta, Canada, there's no diversity. There was no diversity where I grew up. And so I saw all these images of white people, white families in their houses, or whatever. And I was like, I don't like seeing all this. Where am I? I need to see myself. But I remember watching the show, and I was like, this is pretty funny. This is really, really funny. But I didn't understand the dynamics of negative imaging of black people also in the United States through media and television, because I just never really studied at that. I was young too. I was like maybe 13 or so at the time. And I just wasn't exposed to that knowledge in my household, because I grew up in a household where everything was, to sort of make yourself look good outside and just be that good citizen in a superficial way. I hate to say it like that, but I just never experienced a lot of stuff where I was always encouraged to pursue my passions. It was always, all this effort was put into the church, and I have nothing to do with the church now. Um, and going to school and, just doing my track and field. And I feel really bad for Cosby, Bill Cosby, because he gave a lot of his personal wealth back to the community, and it's not the community that's degrading him. It's just the industry is treating him like he has never contributed anything to anything. And I just was not aware that they have a lot of this psychological testing on blacks, where they want to know what they buy, where they live, what they do, all this stuff, and then they market stuff to them. And Cosby did a lot for the black community back in the day, and I remember the Cosby Show really inspired me to um, just do what I want to do. And so I've been hearing some stuff about these allegations, and I'm not even sure what to think about them, because I think that when you go through a situation of violence, um, you should be able to speak about it. And I've noticed that a lot of the video footage of these people um, making the allegations is scripted. So they're basically reading from a piece of paper what happened to them. And I'm like, I don't know, but I was kind of like saying to myself, what, where am I in this position? Like, what should happen to Cosby? He gave a lot back to the industry, and he gave a lot back to education. I even read this book by Michael Eric Dyson, and it was titled something like, Is Bill Cosby with us, or has the middle class lost its mind, or something like that. And I thought it was a very disrespectful piece about Cosby. It was interesting to learn about how he got his education degree, but at the time, his education doctorate, at the time, I did not know a lot of information about the oppression of blacks in the United States through education, through economics, even slavery. But I feel Cosby is innocent. I really do. I feel that he may have been inappropriate at some times with these women, because it seems like a lot of these, like, women, when they see a black man with money, they are really, really disgusting. And I also think that if you have self-discipline and control, you should tell these people to um, just leave you alone. So I think that I'm just going to say that I support Cosby. I really do support Bill Cosby. He's done a lot for the community, and even like, I was watching this stuff and learning this stuff about Lisa Bonet, and she was very quiet about what happened with her on Cosby Show. I didn't know that she was fired. And then all this stuff about, like her and Lenny Kravitz. I think she went through a lot of problems in her life, but at the end of the day, a job is a job, and if you're not doing what you were hired to do, then you have to go. And I don't know if I want to be so hard on Lisa Bonet like that. Like, I think she has some potential and she has a good nature about her, but I think she's been through a lot in her life. And I think she does a lot of drugs too. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust white women. I don't like working with them.